I am with Lonnie Ropke. She was married to one of the finest gentlemen I ever met, Fred Ropke, who owned the Ropke Armor Museum for over 30 years, both here in Indianapolis and in Crawfordsville. It has finally closed after all of those years, and I know what an emotional thing that was for you. What did you think he wanted? He wanted it to go to a good home, didn't he?
He wanted everything. Yes, he wanted everything to go to a good home. So far, the pieces that we have sold to other museums, everything, it's been very important to me to make sure everything goes to a good home.
When I would tour with him, he knew every piece of equipment like he would one of his kids or grandkids. He could tell you a story for every single piece of equipment.
Absolutely. They were his green children.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me about how, if it wasn't for Fred, what would have happened to some of this stuff?
I think if it wasn't for Fred, it would have been destroyed, it would have rotted into the ground, it would have been put on ranges. These vehicles would have been put on ranges to be used as targets. And Fred opened the door for many, many young, upcoming collectors. He helped probably 10 guys get started, at least 10 men get started in their collecting of military vehicles.
Now, what most people would not know, which is just a great story, is if you watch some horror movies or military movies, Fred's children were in there, so to speak.
Correct. Yeah. And the early movies, he couldn't watch because he would get so upset because they weren't the correct Jeep, or the barrel on the tank was manufactured, and so it would wobble up and down. And we got up one night at like 2 in the morning to watch a movie, and we had to go to bed because he couldn't stand it. Really?
Because he wasn't a consultant, he just loaned the tank or whatever.
Well, by the time he was a consultant, they did it right. But the early movies, like back in the 40s and 50s and even 60s.
Mars Attack.
Oh, Mars Attacks. Now, he loved that one. He was a part of that one. Yes.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. In the previous segment, you watched the story that we did about Fred. Sean Pierce, one of our great photographers, did that. And we did a second story, and we'll do that in the final segment, and that's when you move from Marsh Road here in Indianapolis up to Crawfordsville. So I'm going to let you watch that for the first time in a dozen years as well. That's in the final segment. Stay with us.